Hi, hello everybody. Thank you for joining in. And the session today is to understand what's actually blocking your energy and how can you go on to creating massive shifts in your life. All right. So, if you are listening to this today, that means there is a reason why you are here and how should things move for you. Okay, 1 minute. Hello, thank you for joining in. And it's all about creating that massive change and shift internally and externally, right? 1 minute. Thank you. All right, we'll just wait for a couple of minutes before people join in. Thank you. Thank you for liking the video. Do like. Hi, Ishika. Hi, Cams. Today's session is a very beautiful one because today we are here to see why things are not moving in your life the way that it should. All right. All right. Thank you. Just give me 2 minutes. Awesome. Great. So, thank you for joining in and let's start. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much effort you are putting in, no matter how much you're pushing things in life, they just don't move in the way that you would want them to, right? And maybe you're thinking better, you're learning more, you're even wanting to stay like really positive in life, and yet, the growth feels paused, not collapsed, not destroyed, just paused. Are you going through something like this? So, today I want to show you why this is happening for so many people. And it has nothing to do with luck, discipline, or manifestation failing. Sometimes we get into a loop and simple loop where we don't understand why we keep on going into a repeat mode again and again, just like as if you were in a big time loop. All right. Now, most people believe that growth is simple, and if you want it badly enough, it should happen. If you take action, results should follow. But here's the truth. Actually, growth doesn't respond to the desires that are there, right? It responds to internal alignment. Now, let's think of this like if you were, if one wheel of your car was stuck, even after you press the accelerator hard, it just doesn't help. It will just burn energy. And that's what is happening with most of the people. And if you are burning energy, that means you will get exhausted because you're just pushing and pushing and pushing. All right. Now, Growth pauses when one of your internal powers that are there, it drops. So inside all of us, there are three powerful forces. All right. The power of wanting or desiring something, the power to take action, and the power to understand what will work in your life. When these three aspects of life work together, life will just flow smoothly. But if even one is out of sync, the progress will slow down or it will stop. And here's the tricky part, most people don't know which one is actually not working. Is it your Ichha Shakti, which is your power of desire, or your Kriya Shakti, the power of taking action, or the power of, the Jnana Shakti, right? All right. Now, if action, when you're taking action and you're just pushing harder every single day, you're doing something, some action that you're taking, you're you're not your desire is not in place, but your action, you're just constantly working harder and harder and harder and struggling in life. Now, many a times you're taking action, but there is no clarity of what you actually want in life. That's your power of desire. Okay. Now, more thinking happens when energy is depleted. So you could be overthinking certain aspects, which means that will this happen, will that happen. It could be just desires that are happening and no action, or you don't understand why certain things are not working in your life. So today we are going to do a meditation where, if you have been struggling in life, if you're not getting that job in life, or if your business is not growing to the next level, today we are going to work on that energy. But before we get into this entire space of meditation, or shifting that energy today, understand that what comes before that shift is awareness. So through Ichha Shakti, which is your power of desire, is it correct in its place? Is the power of action in the right place? Or is your knowing why, even after taking action and having that clarity, what is it that is still missing in the entire picture? I'll give you an example. Few months ago, when I was working with a lot of aspects, I also do a lot of inner work with myself. Okay. Now, um, when you do a lot of inner work, that inner work will give you awareness. Awareness will always come first. For example, if you've been just running like a hamster on a wheel, wanting to do things just on a spree of completion, but you don't look at why you are constantly working hard. Now, for me, it came from a space in my childhood where I felt that things were not enough in my house. Okay. So financially, it was not good or it wasn't enough. So it came from that space. But the moment I became aware of it and the moment I started clearing it, I slowed down my pace because I was getting completely exhausted by overworking. So I was coming from a space of giving and overworking constantly. Now, if you are somebody like that, understand that you need to pause, because it doesn't mean that you have to, if things are not working in your life, then you are constantly taking more action, working more, responding to life more, or struggling more for everything. Now, most people believe that growth तो simple होना चाहिए. If I really wanted, it should happen now. If I take action now, everything will just follow. But growth does not respond to desire. मतलब इच्छाओं से ग्रोथ नहीं बनता है. It responds to your internal alignment. All right. Understand that when you are going through some internal shifts, it works with that internal alignment. All right. Now, as you keep on moving in life, more clarity is there, and based on that clarity, when you're taking action, things will start shifting for you. Now, healing doesn't start with fixing things, it starts with seeing things. If you don't know what's blocking you, every solution in life will feel exhausting. Am I right? If you feel that this is resonating with you, please do comment and let me know right in the chat box. Yeah. If you think that this is resonating with you, please write, you know, that this is correct and it's resonating with you, right? Right. RIGHT. All right. So understand that healing doesn't start with fixing things. कि ये sort करना है, उससे नहीं होता है. Healing starts when you actually see what is the block, and because you, if you're not aware of the block, then every solution will feel exhausting. It will feel like an uphill climb in life. That's why people say, I'm doing everything, but nothing is working. Because effort without awareness will feel heavy. Awareness without judgment will unlock that movement without going into the drama. So if you become aware, oh, this is something that was harrowing me inside, it is in my mindset constantly, but how can I think like this? Who am I to think like this? Now, that is judgment. So stop judging yourself for things not moving in your life. The moment you realize what is misaligned in your life, the energy will return on its own. There is no force needed. So let's do a quick diagnosis. All right. What feels the hardest right now? Is it starting? Is it continuing? Or is it trusting? What feels the hardest for you right now? Do you feel starting something is the hardest? Do you feel continuing for something is the hardest? Or yeah, trusting something is the hardest? Tell me, which do you feel is the hardest for you right now? Now, your answer will tell you exactly which internal power needs attention. कौन सा internal power है, ये मुझे आप चैट बॉक्स में बताओ कि कौन सी चीज अभी आपके लिए हार्डेस्ट है. स्टार्टिंग कुछ नया शुरू करने से पहले आपको तकलीफ होती है, कोई चीज कंटिन्यू रखने से पहले आपको तकलीफ होती है, या आप ट्रस्ट डेवलप करने में आपको तकलीफ होती है. वंस यू डू दिस, आई विल बी एबल टू टेल यू वेयर इज दैट ब्लॉक. Okay, so growth doesn't need pressure, it needs precision. Yeah, your growth wants to be clear, it has to be superly aligned with who you are and what you want. Yeah, continuing में problem होता है, correct Cams? Now when you say continuing, इच्छा शक्ति, क्रिया शक्ति and ज्ञान शक्ति, the power of desire will make you want to start things. The power to continue in life will make you to take action in the right direction. And awareness of why you are not continuing will will resonate with you as trust. Hi Vishnu. If you're saying doing, it is in the action part. And most of us need a slight tinge of push in order to get ourselves started in life. Now, many a times you're taking over action. Even over action will cause blockages because you've still not understood why things are not moving in your life. Yes, but if you're doing more also, Vishnu, then trusting the entire process will also become difficult. I'll tell you why. Now, for example, Your desire is there that things have to move in a certain direction. Okay, the desire is there, but continuing or doing or taking action in life feels heavy because it is coming from a space which says, as a child, I had to continuously ask for things, or I had to do a lot of things in order to get either an attention, or either get somebody's either get focus in life. I had to constantly also, the words that would be there from parental, ancestral or parental lineage would be क्या बोलते हैं, काम करने से, if you struggle in life you will get results. So these are the kind of conversations that you would have been hearing a lot around you. Now, internally, a lot of things can create massive shifts or blocks in life. Now, if you are going through certain kind of blocks, or things are not moving in life, that means you also need to watch what are your conversations connected to this particular aspect. What is it that you are talking about in your life constantly? Is it that awareness, is the awareness is like, you're not thinking too much about it, but you're just constantly taking action? Could you share it in the chat box, please? Are you constantly just taking action, 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 without putting without understanding why there are patterns, loops, and things that are going on in your life? Can you share? Is there a struggle right now? What is going on? Could you please share? Cams and people, can you just share? Is it when you're saying, when you're starting something, or you're doing, taking action, or you're not being able to trust, what is the conversation that you're having with yourself? Can you share? What is the language that you're using? All right, let's look at some examples. All right, I know what to do, I just can't begin. These are common language patterns for people who stuck at starting anything. I'll start once things settle. I'm still preparing. Okay, those are the language patterns for people who are looking at, who have been blocked at Ichha Shakti. Now, if you are saying, when that block is continuing, then there are common language patterns, which means I start strong, then I lose momentum. I get excited, then I drop it. I don't know why things don't remain consistent. I take breaks, that turns into stops. So if this is the language, then what is the energy leak? The energy leakage is not lack of willpower. It means you're in a stage of burnout. Action disconnected from meaning. Over efforting to prove one's worth. Where would you feel it? Tight shoulders, fatigue, frustration with self. When your trust is blocked, what if this doesn't work? I have tried things before, it just doesn't work. I don't want to get my hopes up. I want to let things be realistic. I don't want to be disappointed again. If this is the conversation, we should check if this is the conversation. Okay, what if this doesn't work? I've tried things before, it's not happening. I don't want to be disappointed again. Is it past disappointments, still active, control masquerading as logic, fear of emotional vulnerability, or faith fatigue? It could be faith, enormous faith, but it could be faith fatigue. Okay. Now, the energetic signature would be, yeah, and getting bored. Now, that when you're saying na, is also an aspect when it's the power to act and sustain. Now, what is happening over there is that you're going through burnout cycles and action disconnected from meaning. That means you're not found your why. If you haven't found your why, what pace in life would allow me to continue without needing recovery? Yes, that is exactly what I'm giving you right now. If your why is not clear, then it is just a journey. It's just a journey where the language pattern is all about just, it's not lack of willpower here. You have a very strong willpower. Your Kriya Shakti is overused. Also because you've not found your calling in life. Why nahi mila hai? So you are getting frustrated with self. What is happening here is there is a lot of self disappointment. All right, a lot of self disappointment. Now, um, you do, if you're quitting halfway or if you're quitting in some manner, just give me a moment. Huh? Just give me a moment. Somebody at the door. Okay, so if that is the, if you are going through, certain aspects of, if you delay things, okay, or if you are halfway there and you still are struggling, faith is there, but result is what is expected after a particular time is not falling in its place. Okay, if that is creating frustration, that means you're not recognizing your why. There could be a deeper calling for you which you're not acknowledging out of fear of failure. So, if that is happening, then there could be delay in getting your result, because that delay is not coming from a space of not taking action. The delay is coming from a state where it, and that doesn't mean that you lack discipline. It doesn't mean that your energy isn't designed for what you are really wanting, but it is moving from a space of fear. The mind, the body, the soul all have to be in consistent results, in consistent outcomes based on the why, the higher rhythm of your life. If your higher rhythm is missing, if your internal state of understanding that why is missing, then the outcome is blocked. All right, like when you're trusting, in trust issues, you the so let's say, what clarity would you have? Let's look at, because many people are going into the action aspect, I'm going to focus on that before we get into a meditation to clear this. All right, now, it means that the rhythm of your mind, body, and your soul is not in sync. Okay, and because of that, if you're getting frustrated, you don't need, you're not looking for proof, but you're looking for clarity. Clarity in life is going to be the key. So today, let's clear that one zone which is not letting you move ahead. Let's clear that aspect where you can get into massive space of just taking action with knowingness. So your higher alignment or your higher consciousness needs to understand the why. So we're talking about Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti, and we're going to quickly do a meditation around it. All right. So breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax yourself. Close your eyes. Absolutely. That is because your why is not clear. All right. So, as we get into understanding our why, close your eyes, let your body settle, just relax, just allow gravity to do its work. Notice in your body where do you feel some sort of tenseness. Let your breath fall into its natural rhythm. We are not fixing, we are not correcting, we are just arriving. Bring your attention inward. Notice how your body feels today, not how you think you should feel. Ask yourself gently, what feels paused right now? Don't answer with your mind. Allow your body to respond. Bring awareness to the center of your chest. If starting feels difficult in your life, you may notice heaviness, tightness, or hesitation without pushing. Say silently, it is safe to begin. You're not committing to an entire new journey, only to the first step. Feel the energy shift within you. Slowly bring your awareness to your shoulders and your arms. If you continue feeling fatigue, tension, notice it. Place your attention there and say softly, I am allowed to move at the pace that my mind and my body trust. Release the idea of proving anything. Let effort soften into rhythm. Slowly understand that there is a deeper why, there is a higher consciousness why, which is working for you. Bring awareness to your throat and your jaws. If trusting yourself feels difficult, you may notice holding or restriction. Without forcing anything, say, I don't need certainty to move forward. Notice which of these felt more active for you right now. Starting, continuing, or trusting. There is no right answer. Imagine the area gently realigning for you. Notice your higher self looking at what you need to begin. What do you need to understand about going on your journey, about your why, and about trusting yourself? Imagine that area gently now realigning for yourself, not being fixed, just being heard. Take one slow, deep breath in and a longer breath out. When you are ready, slowly and slowly open your eyes. Carry this awareness with you. This is where the movement will begin. You don't need to work on all three. Just listen to the one that spoke out the loudest with you. For those of you who have joined me and know EBC, please use EBC in this process to help you understand what is the somatic block, what is the mental, emotional, and spiritual block within you. Keep watching it so that you can do this meditation every single day to get out of the state of misalignment. If today resonated with you, please do like this video, please do share it, and please do subscribe. I will be back again tomorrow to talk more on awareness and how awareness can shift a lot of things for you internally and externally. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Cams. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Do like the video. For those who have not yet liked it, please like the video. Please do share and subscribe. All right. Thank you. And I will see you again every single night live over here. We are soon starting healing circles in Mumbai and Delhi as well. And my, beautiful souls who are part of my community are going to take it forward. So I will see you soon. Take care. I will see you tomorrow night.